Here is your tea as you requested, miss. Chamomile before bed. Per usual. I assume it's to your liking. That's good to hear. Glad it tastes perfect. I do my best, miss. Is there anything else you require? As you wish, miss. I bid my leave. Actually, I cannot bite my tongue any longer. No more shall I condemn myself to a vow of silence. Tonight, now, you shall hear from me. Hear what I have been aching to tell you. I have been your butler for some time now, miss, waiting on you hand and foot, remaining by your side, day in and day out, watching over you when sick, tending to your needs, your wants when you are in health. I hold your umbrella for you on sunny days and dry your clothes when it has rained. I cannot take this any longer. My heart hurts. My heart longs for something. I don't know exactly how to quell this pain, but I do know I ache to release these emotions, to share with you what is in my heart. All I know is that my feelings have been eating at me, tearing at me from the inside. And now they must be freed. These feelings I speak of, these are feelings I have about you. Not only have I been tending to you, my miss, but I also have been falling in love with you. The way I watch a smile creep upon your face while you watch the birds, how you hold yourself in meetings, seeing you attempt to stifle a yawn, it drives me insane, miss. Every detail about yourself screams out to me in silence. The way your hair falls and you tuck it behind your ear, how your brow furrows when someone shares something personal with you, the care and empathy you exude, the way my heart has grown to encompass you, and only you. You are all I think about, all I dream about. I wake up in a cold sweat, stricken by the cruel fate. And even though I love you so deeply, I must never grow closer than an arm's distance, to watch suitors cross your path, to sit quietly by your side, condemned to always be next to you, but to never have you in my arms. I may be your lowly butler, but tonight is when I change things. I have been mulling things over, thinking long and hard about exactly how I would pursue you. Would I make a great show and surprise you with so many gifts you could not refuse? Would I slowly grow a secret relationship with you and befriend you bit by bit each day? And then it came to me one night. I had realized the fault in my plan. How stupid I had been. It was not wooing you that would win me over. No. Instead, I knew exactly what I had to do to make you mine. So for months I made arrangements, travel, accommodations, new identities and new lives. Tonight, my miss, Tonight you come with me, and we begin our wonderful new life together. A life with just me and you. Exactly the way I've designed it. You see, miss, your beauty, your splendor, I believe you to be blind to it, and I shall show you just how beautiful you truly are. I cannot let someone just come into your life, someone who does not appreciate you in the way I can and will. They stride in here, declaring themselves as a potential suitor, with clumsy hands roughly clutching at you. Fools. But no matter, they will no longer be a threat to me, or you. We shall begin our new life far from here, leaving behind all this for a life of solitude and love, to be shared between me and you. Scaring you? How could I be scaring you, miss? If anything, I'm the best person for you. I understand you better than anyone. Even better than yourself. I know when you crave for foods before you do, when the sun is too bright, when the curtains need drawing. All these things have become almost instinctual to me. Your needs have become my own, as your faithful servant. There are no lengths I will not go to satisfy you, miss. You have yet to see, you have yet to experience just how great life could be with only me and you. Do not fret, my love. I have a carriage awaiting. It is outside of the grounds as we speak. Once we get inside, it will only be a few days' travel until we can begin our new lives. Far away from here. Far away from roles, positions, none of it. We can be equal, the way we were meant to be. Gone mad? Oh no, it is not me that has gone mad, my love. I've merely seen things for how they truly are. You, me, and the life we are destined to live. Oh, and that's where you're wrong, my love. You see, the very beginning of this, the very first step of this wondrous plan, is to slip something into your nightly tea. No, not to worry. Killing you is the last thing I would want to do. No. You see, while you frolicked through the garden, I tended to certain herbs and flowers, certain ingredients that would aid me in what I needed to do tonight. And all it would take is one tiny sip to put everything into motion. And soon, you'll find yourself drowsy, much too fatigued to run away. No less shout for guards. Do not worry, miss. I will carry you gently to the carriage. You see, all of this is part of my ploy. To bite my tongue. Oh, miss, I was merely wasting time. I needed an excuse to stay in your room, returning to your chambers after giving you your tea. I have never done that before, so it would be quite suspicious to do so. Instead, you merely aren't feeling well and wish to take a stroll in the garden before the sun finally sets. whatever the mist desires, right? But I will not lie. It did feel good to get those feelings out, to tell you what had been bothering me, until I had come up with a wonderful plan, of course, and given myself something to be hopeful for. Now, I see the tea has begun to set its fangs in. It's quite all right, miss. I'll be in charge from now on. Just make yourself relaxed. I'll take care of everything. You shall finally be mine. Miss, it's time. We've arrived. Wake up, miss. We've made it to our new home. Oh, no, calm down. It's quite all right. It's okay. Everything is okay. Hey, look at me. It's just me and you. You can scream all you want. But I implore you, no one is around for miles. Quite the view, isn't it? Now what do you say we get acquainted with our new abode? I have quite the amount of luggage to unload. So, if we can get a lay of the land, and then begin to unpack, we can begin our new life right away. Oh, no, miss, no. There's no use in running. I've shackled you to myself. I did it once we left your kingdom. An easy way to make sure you stayed by my side, even while I drove the carriage. And I wouldn't suggest fighting. You surely still feel quite dizzy from the tea, even though it has been a few days. I did worry that I had made it a bit too strong, but your pulse still remained, however so weak, so not much to fret over in that regard. What do you think? Not as shining and amazing as your castle, but I'm sure it will grow on you. I had someone purchase it for me. They found an old hunter's cabin and let me know it was for sale. It even comes with a small plot of good soil, so we may grow our own food. Isn't that just wonderful? To look out the window, pining over your morning tea, wondering what vegetables need tending to. It's going to be wonderful. Now, it does need a bit of repairs, but it's got good bones, I've been told, and stays warm in the winter, which is what matters. Everything else will come in due time. Well, let's go take a look, shall we? Oh, no. Now's not the time for tears. I promise, miss. You'll learn to love this. You'll learn to love me. It will all be okay in the end. Come here. Let me hold you. See, I can already feel you calming down. Before you know it, your old life will be but a faint memory, and it will be just me and you. With the rest of our lives to be spent together, no more roles or titles. Just me. Just you. Forever in love. Now, let's try this again. Shall we go inside, miss? I mean, need I remind you? You don't have much of an option. There we go. That's a good girl. Now, it's small, about the size of your old bedchambers, but we don't need much. It has a kitchen, a nice living room, and a bedroom. What a lovely bed by the looks of it. So, feel free to make yourself at home. I mean, it is yours after all. And I can't wait to see what memories we make here. Oh, that was quite the ride. I've never driven a carriage that long. I am in some desperate need of rest. I took naps here and there, but I haven't had a good night's sleep in quite some time. But I'm sure tonight I will sleep like a rock. No, unfortunately this chain will remain until I know you won't wear off. But that works out for the best of us, as we will be able to learn more about one another. Well, you will. I already know so much about you. Being at your beck and call for years teaches me so much. And now it's your turn. Your turn to learn everything about me. My likes, my wants, my needs, my dreams and hopes. Of course, this will all come in time. There's no rush. We do have the rest of our lives to figure all this out. Why don't we take a seat? Just rest for a little. I know you've been sleeping this whole time, but it still will take a few more days for the tea to wear off, and then you should be back to your normal self. Much better than that stiff carriage seat. So, what would you like for dinner? I can make you anything you'd like. I made sure to bring some supplies with me. Some of your favorites, of course. Things I knew you'd want during a time like this. I'm thinking some delicious pasta. What do you say? Does that sound good after such a rough day? That's what I thought. See? I know you more than you know yourself. Not only are you chained to me physically, but mentally as well. But like I said, you'll grow to love it. I can imagine it now. Nice summer days, spent lazing about in bed, before we do whatever it is the day asks of us. Enjoying our time together. Laughing, loving, living the best life anyone can. And should you try to escape, I will warn you now. I had this chain made especially for you. I commissioned the best blacksmith in the town. No saw nor tool will free you from this. It only opens to one key, and that key you won't find. Besides, the day I unlock this chain, you won't even mind it. You'll be so deeply in love, it will seem almost silly to you why we had to use it in the first place to begin with. Oh, this is all going to seem so silly. Months from now, why we had to go through this old song and dance. But I'm in no rush. I can wait for as long as I need to. It's what I'm best at, isn't it, miss? Waiting. Waiting for you. I've done it for years. And I'll do it for as long as I need to. say, before we begin dinner, that I make a nice cup of tea. Oh, isn't this just wonderful? Such a beautiful morning. We can just look out across the garden and enjoy this beautiful view. Oh, it's so amazing. I do think we've lucked out, didn't we? With a vista like this. Who would have thought such a humble cabin would hide such a secret? I do love enjoying our mornings together. We can just sit out here, sipping our tea, enjoying the sights and sounds. Oh, it is such a pleasure. Oh, honey, you haven't touched your tea. Do drink up. We have a large day ahead of us. Now that we have finished moving in, it's time to start tending to the house and getting accustomed to it. Maybe I'll even send for an errand boy. He can make a trip to town and do some shopping. Get some nice supplies for a wonderful dinner. Oh, doesn't that sound quite nice? And not to worry. Of course we will stay behind. Can't have you running off or screaming for help, nor make the townsfolk aware of the chain between us. I'm quite disappointed, to be honest. I was hoping you would grow. How do I say? Closer. And at a quicker pace. But your stubbornness, oh, how charming I found it. Until I found myself on the receiving end of it. But it's fine. I can manage. And, like I said, it's only a matter of time, so just drink up, my dear miss. The longer you take to come around to my feelings, the longer you will suffer through this. I'm sure you would love to have these chains taken off. Gods know I would. So, just give in, won't you, miss? And we can get on with our lives. But no matter. We can still enjoy small moments like this. Just you and me. No one to bother us. No one to take our attention away from one another. You know, I haven't told you this before. I mean, there are a lot of things I haven't told you, but this one thing. Oh, I've been waiting for a moment like this to share it with you. Since you are a princess, or should I say, were, but had never quite a prince who fit the bill, I suppose that leaves only me as your potential suitor, doesn't it? You know, I had to get quite inventive. The first couple of suitors were quite easy to get rid of. A carriage loses a wheel and crashes into a river. Yes, I'm sure you remember. Or the next one had a quite unfortunate run-in with the troublesome adventurer in a pub one night. As the suitors kept lining up, I had to keep figuring out new ways to get rid of them. Poisoning, spoiled food, botched medicine, mental breakdowns leading to running into a wolf den. That was my favorite between you and me. But I needed them to seem natural, and the last thing I wanted to happen was someone starting to raise questions and start sniffing around. But by ironic twist of fate, you became to be known as the Princess of Death, and any suitor who kissed your hand upon greeting you would be met with an untimely death. Whispers slowly spread throughout the kingdom, and once I heard them reach the castle grounds, I knew it was time to leave, as I may be able to use the crown's power to influence a few folk in town. But I was powerless against the crown itself. I'm sure it may be a bit shocking to hear this revelation, and for it all to suddenly make sense on such a beautiful morning, no less. But you have to understand, miss, I couldn't lose you to anyone. I made sure no one got in my way, and anyone who posed a threat would be swiftly removed. The thought of you being whisked away by someone undeserving, unaware of truly how amazing you are, I couldn't bear that. So I made sure that could never, ever happen. And it's safe to say, my actions proved fruitful. All those suitors brought to meet their maker. Well, in those instances, me. Ensure that in the end it was me, and only me. And with that, we get to enjoy the rest of our lives together. Isn't that just wonderful? Oh, I know, honey. I know it might be hard to understand this through your stupor, but trust me. Hey, no, look at me. Trust me. This is the most amazing thing that can happen. Oh, you're so beautiful. If only you knew how much I love you. If only you could feel how I feel about you. Oh, the temptation, the desire that builds within me, but I bite my tongue, like I always have, and make sure that you are invested in our relationship as much as I am. I don't want to rush you, but of course I won't let you take forever either. Maybe if I did something to persuade you, to hurry you up along, so we may begin to truly love one another, that would help to kickstart things. I was hoping for a more romantic moment, but I suppose this will do. Here, honey, come closer. Let me hold your beautiful face in my hands. Oh, your eyes are such enthralling pools of beauty. I could stare at them for hours without a word. And your lips, so soft, such perfect shade. You know, miss, I've waited for this moment for years. Oh, it's better than I imagined. Oh, my love, I can't wait to see what the future holds. No, I won't get greedy. Only a few pecks should suffice. Oh, my love, I do hope that lit a spark in your heart that would guarantee the blossoming of your love. But only time will tell. Now, drink up, my love. Then we can eat some breakfast and begin our day. What do you say? Good morning, my dear. Hey there. I see you're awake. How are you? How are you feeling? How did you sleep? Oh, no need to get up. Just lay back, my dear. Enjoy those soft cushions and pillow. Here, I'll sit right next to you, so you don't even have to move your head. You're so beautiful. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. Today, I have very important things to go over with you, so it's quite alright to lay in bed today. Everything has been taken care of and in order. You can rest today. I even took the chain off last night, but of course, that means you will have to remain in your room. So, sleep well. I'm sure you are still groggy from last night, but that's quite alright. Not only does that tea keep you in bed, where I need you, but it ensures you get proper rest. Now, like I said, we have a very big day tomorrow. Very, very important. You see, it's the most important day of our lives. It's the big day. The day of the ceremony. Me and you. We tie the knot and pledge ourselves to one another. Oh, I've dreamed of this day for a very, very long time now. Me and you, husband and wife, until death do us part. Oh, it's going to be wonderful. Night after night I spent dreaming of you, in your beautiful white gown, walking down the aisle. And to think that tomorrow my dreams will come true. And not to worry, this isn't a hack of a wedding that we will be doing. I made sure to find a priest to ordain the ceremony. So, it's going to be official. You and me will wed as true husband and wife, according to this kingdom. Now, of course, it's going to be a very small ceremony. Just me and you, the priest, and the heavens above. But that's quite alright. We don't need much else, do we? Personally, I need to go over my vows before the ceremony, and I would implore you to do the same. I can't wait to hear what wonderful words you have for me, as you vow to spend the rest of our days together. But, like I said, not much to do today on your end. I'm so glad you came with me. You don't know how much it meant to me when you agreed to escape your parents and your kingdom. Finally, both of us can live free. Me, no longer a servant. You, no longer holden to the wishes of your people. Just us, free to spend the rest of our lives together. You did such a wonderful job, honey, with this cabin as well. It's quite the change from your castle, but cozier, if I say so myself, as we have what we need. No more, no less. You're so thoughtful. It's almost like a surprise each day what you can come up with. Now, for every good comes a bad, and with a heavy heart, I also have bad news to break. That wonderful tea you've been drinking, the one you recommended to me, we've ran out I know. It's tasty and delicious and makes you feel so cozy. But last night's cup was the last cup. So that leads us into another problem. We need to figure out how to keep you here. Now, I was using the chain to keep you from wandering off. You know, with your terrible sleepwalking issue. But since you had the bright idea of installing a lock on the door, it's done a great job keeping you in while I'm away. But there are times that neither I nor the locks can be here to supervise you. So, I went into town this morning and talked to the local alchemist. He originally offered a type of potion, but seeing as it wouldn't cure your sleepwalking, we needed a more permanent solution. Something that wouldn't also require me to visit the alchemist every week. So, after much debate, he recommended this beautiful little necklace. He gave me some instructions with it as well, but told me it's the perfect little solution to your problem. He explained exactly what these instructions were, but not to fret, dear. I'll handle everything. And best yet, it's for you, not for me to wear. It's quite beautiful, isn't it? Almost fragile in nature. Look closely. Can you recognize it? Yes, dear. It's a dove. A tiny golden dove. So beautiful, isn't it? How it almost seems to flap its wings as it gently spins back and forth. He sold it to me for quite a fair price, so I'm rather pleased. And I hope you are too. Consider this my first gift to you for choosing such a beautiful cabin and telling me to follow my heart and run away with you. I love how it catches the light. Isn't it mesmerizing how something so small almost shines brighter than the sunlight through the windows? It's quite alright to just relax there, hon, enjoying the gentle swaying and twirling of the necklace. What's interesting about this necklace is it's always warm, like it's been lying in the sun. Here, let me show you. See? Warm as the morning sun. Isn't it pleasant? Such a nice, gentle feeling. This warmth spreading across your chest, around the back of your neck. It's quite alright to enjoy it, hon. Like I said, you don't have anything to do today, so it's perfectly okay to just lay there. Lay there in that beautiful, soft bed and relax, enjoying the gentle support of the goose down, the pillow cradling your head, welcoming you into rest. It's perfectly okay to go back to bed, dear. It is still early in the morning, so why don't you get some rest? Just relax, dear. You've been working so hard. I'm sure your body needs it. There we go. Good job, dear. I'm proud of you. Now, sleep well, my princess. Tomorrow is the first day of the rest of our lives. You know, we've been incredibly fortunate. I'm not just referring to the weather. It is truly stunning. The sun is setting, painting the sky with such magnificent hues, while the clouds appear as if they have been artistically crafted. We've also been fortunate in life. The two of us, although we were born separately, it is not just a matter of distance. We exist in different worlds. You were born a princess, destined to rule over your kingdom and all its inhabitants. As for me, I came into a much more constrained existence, forever meant to serve as your hand. However, thanks to you, everything is about to change. Tonight, we will end, and all that we have known, along with the people we once were, will come to an end. I genuinely wish to express my gratitude for this new chance you've given me to leave behind my old life, my responsibilities, and my obligations. I can now free myself from the invisible chains that held me back. I do not regret my role as your butler, but there were moments when I gazed out of my quarter chamber window each night, yearning to be like the birds I saw flitting about your garden. This longing did instill in me a slight sense of remorse. And now, like those very birds, I am liberated, free to live and to be, yet still by your side. This time, rather than being there solely to follow your commands, we can navigate life hand in hand. You have bestowed upon me a remarkable gift, and I will forever be in your debt, not as your butler, but as your true partner. Now, let us begin, shall we? The sun is setting, and I do not want to miss our first kiss as a couple before it disappears completely. Everything seems to be in order. Everyone who needs to be here has arrived. Oh, do try to stay on your feet, my love. I know that necklace can feel heavy and make you drowsy. But do not worry. It will be a brief and swift wedding. Besides, we have other activities to attend to tonight. It appears you are ready. I have been waiting for this moment for what feels like an eternity. And it seems the priest is prepared as well. Oh, my love. This is a day I never thought would arrive. And here we are, standing hand in hand, ready to embrace the rest of our lives together. At this moment, I will start by reading my vows. However, do not worry, my dear, for I understand that you may find it challenging to express your own. Therefore, I have ensured that these vows will serve as decrees for both of us, binding us together in commitment. have had many years to ponder, not only upon you and your beauty, but also myself and my feelings I have about you. Feelings that over time have become something almost greater than myself. So, let me begin by reading our vows. You, my love, but why? Why would you stab me? And how? Tea and the necklace I purchased, unless he was the butler for your mother. I had a feeling he seemed familiar, but couldn't shake the thought that it was impossible. It appears that despite all my meticulous planning, even I wasn't clever enough to outwit the queen. I sincerely apologize, my dear, for everything I've put you through. I was merely doing what I could. Deep down, I understood that I never had a real chance against princes, lords, and masters of their own domains. After all, I was just a servant boy, and it seemed that, much like the way I came into this world, I will depart as a servant as well. Please understand, my dear, that everything I have expressed comes from the heart. You have been, and will always be, my beloved for all of time. I believed you would recognize it. See that we were destined to be together. The laughter we shared, the memories we created. Surely you would reflect on those moments and come to understand that it was always me, right there, alongside you, through every step of your journey. I held on to the hope, as foolish as it may appear, that you would discover within yourself that tiny spark of love, one that could grow into something genuine and profound. The butler and the princess were touched by fate, yet they are merely individuals exercising their free will, capable of shaping their futures as they envision them. I witnessed it. I realized that I could attain the life I desired, but it appears you have not achieved the same, and for that, I express my sorrow. My princess, I truly hope you discover what it is you seek from life, and keep in mind that, despite any sense of destiny, you always possess the power to make a choice. Even though today has been one of the most wonderful days I have ever had, it seems the weather has taken a turn for the worse. It is growing cold, it appears. As the sun begins to set, as the day darkens, so too will my sight, my princess. Please, live for me, for my life is no longer, and carry with you the words I have told you. do hope that even if you don't find someone who shares those same feelings, that you can at least know that at one time, someone did. Goodbye, my princess. I hope I served you